Ready.
Are we ready? Okay. All right. So this is the heart. That's it. That's all you need. Just kidding. All right. So let's do the veins first. So you're going to have the anterior vena cava coming out of the heart. It's going to go in two directions. You'll have a right brachiocephalic vein and the left brachiocephalic vein. The brachiocephalic veins are going to go two places. One place is going to go towards the head. That's going to be the external jugular vein. And the other break's going to go towards the arm, and it's going to be the subclavian vein. So you got to tell me right. So this would be the right brachiocephalic vein, right external jugular vein, right subclavian vein. Same thing on the left side, left brachiocephalic vein, left external jugular vein, left subclavian vein. All right. The other vein would be the pulmonary trunk, which is clearly coming from the right side of the heart, pulmonary trunk. If we take the heart and kind of pull it back, you can see down here there's the aortic arch. There's only two branches coming off of the aortic arch. The first branch is going to be the brachiocephalic artery. This brachiocephalic artery is going to go three places. One, it's going to go right subclavian, which is right here. Two, it'll be right common carotid. And then three, the left common carotid. So the brachiocephalic artery goes three places: right subclavian artery, right common carotid artery, left common carotid artery. The second branch off the aortic arch is going to be the left subclavian artery. So he's going to pop up over here. So that's all the arteries and veins in the neck. So if we move, actually before we do that, if we look in the lungs, you can clearly see that there's a blue vessel. We're going to call him a pulmonary artery. Artery because he's going away from the heart. If we slide the lungs over, you can see the descending aorta. And because he's actually above the diaphragm, you can call him the thoracic aorta. All right, so let's go beneath the diaphragm. See what we can see. So this is the spleen. Looks like a tongue. So the artery and vein that are going inside the spleen are going to be called the splenic artery and vein. Let's switch pigs. This one's better. Alright, so these are the intestines. If we move the intestines over, you'll see that coming from this abdominal aorta, there's a branch going into the intestines. That's going to be the mesenteric artery. So here's a kidney. It's the left kidney. So the blue and pink branch going into the left kidney are going to be the left renal artery and vein. We look on the other side, the right renal artery, right renal vein. So this is the posterior vena cava that's blue going right down next to the abdominal aorta. So if we look at this abdominal aorta, he's going to do a split down here. So this is my abdominal aorta. He splits right and left, which means you're going to have the right common iliac artery and left common iliac artery. The other split in that abdominal aorta, which is further towards the middle, that's going to go to the umbilical artery, which is next to the bladder. So if you look back at the posterior vena cava, he's going to split as well. So when he goes right and left over here, you're going to call him the right common iliac vein, or on this side, he'd be the left common iliac vein. So if we follow the common iliac artery and vein into the leg, going towards the knee, it's going to be the right femoral artery and the right femoral vein. On the left side, it would be left femoral artery, left femoral vein. The branch, once it comes and goes down towards the inner thigh, that blue piece we'll call the great saphenous vein. One more thing you need to know, ductus venosus, which is what's coming out of the liver. And that is all.